Alright, okay, I've had a bit of a break here, got my fuel and coffee at Marion Bay, and we'll have a bit of a poke around here while I'm here. To be perfectly honest, this doesn't look any different. But what I am doing is looking for a rubbish bin. Get rid of all my stuff from last night. There we are. Oh yeah, these are all new. It's a bit different down here. Alright, I'm here at the park headquarters. Visitor centre, looks very closed, but I'll have a look. Oh, it's warming up, I'll tell you that. Oh, no shortage of park rangers. Right, it's going to be, all bitumen. Maybe if I go to Browns Beach, according to my 20-year-old map, that is dirt. But what do we got here? Stenhouse Bay, or Browns Beach, I just mentioned that. Pondy. And we'll stop at all the regular lurks and touristy things along the way. Yeah, g'day mate, I'm good. Yourself? That's it. There's a jetty here somewhere. That must be over the other side, I reckon. Yeah, when I rocked up at that lookout, there was a pack of old codgers and they were getting bitten galore by flies and marchies, march flies, horse flies, big mothers. Oh, hang on a sec. Now, this is one of the great views. You come down this hill. It looks fantastic, doesn't it? So there's Chinamans. That little island, the lookout and that reef is Chinamans. So we're going to go check that out. But yeah, back to the flies. And that one, I think, is that little Chinamans. Anyway. So, yeah, the march flies. Now, luckily, in all this clobber, they were landing on me, but they weren't giving me any grief. But given we do so much sort of outback stuff, I keep a hat and a fly net with me at all times. So they weren't a problem for me. Up in the windy spot, it was all right. They were blowing away, but I reckon there'll be heaps here. This place is notorious for them. Big things that land on you, and when they bite, they give you a good old kick. Right, let's go check out Chinamans. Here we are, Chinaman surf break. Alright, well that's enough. I've been here, I don't know, 15-20 minutes and there's been one set come through. The guys, one took off and fell off. So I think I will continue on. Alright, I'm done with Chinamans. Oh, look how long I was there. Look at this awesome looking setup. Got the surfboard. And the flies, they weren't too bad down there. But anyway, it's good to get moving. It's getting hot. Right, I've pulled off to Cape Spencer Lighthouse. Yeah, I'm just standing here behind the lighthouse out of the wind. Just get a bit of a panorama. Cape Spencer Lighthouse. I reckon I'm probably about the only tourist not getting smashed by bloody march flies. There was another couple just then that got out their car, walked about 10 metres in and said, stuff this. Well, that would have been the wife, she would have said it. And turned around. Because, you know, it's a hot day, so everyone's in shorts and thongs and singlets. And the march flies are having a field day on their back because you don't see them, you can't hear them. The next thing you know, you're getting bitten by the mongrels and they pack a punch. Okay, we're just pulling into Ethelwreck Beach now. So there used to be, well, there was a shipwreck here called Ethel ship, I guess, and it used to be when we came down here still on the beach. Well, there's a bit of it there now. That's all that's left down there, so you can Google that and check out the photos. There's another piece. But you surf over there on that at certain times. You can have a surf there. There you go. There's the history of Ethel. 1904. And I can't remember. There's a shot of 1920. Unfortunately, there's 1987. So that's probably what it was like when, you know, I was coming here around 1980. Late 70s, 1980. So somewhere in between 87, yeah, the 1987. So I remember there being, what's the bottom of it called, the hull or whatever. Yeah. Okay, I've pulled off into West Cape now, and yeah, when we used to come fishing and surfing down here, all these were dirt, of course, and towards most of them, as they get near the beach, they get sandy, and the tracks were sandy because no one had a full drive back then. And towards the end here, you'd get bogged a bit, but you know, with enough, you'd push them out. It's not like bogged badly, but you'd get to the point where you couldn't go any further, then you'd have to walk. Some days you'd get through. And we used to go fishing down off the, I think over at the lighthouse, or this headland here somewhere. Alright, I've had lunch at Pondy. Now I'll take this walk through to the beach. Time to head back. Alright, I'm going to head up to Browns Beach for a look, probably just because I can. And you know what it's like when you've been for a walk and this stuff, you're working up a sweat on a warm day and the air conditioning kicks in. Nothing quite like evaporative cooling, is there? Right, here we are, Browns Beach. Good salmon spot apparently. Must admit I've never caught anything there. Like salmon wise, that is. They come in behind that reef apparently. Shit, it's windy. I'm just going to keep on moving, it's too windy here. Alright, I'm on the move again by foot, and I'm heading over to Shell Beach. Alright, well I'm on, heading back. I'll pull into Inniston, that village, check that out, back to Marion Bay and assess my situation. I'm sure I'll work it out. Right, I'm back. I was waffling back there and my battery went flat, so I've swapped that over. I'm now back at the bitumen, back at Pondalawi. My second snake for the day just went across the track. Unfortunately, Yeah, no footage. And don't know how many sleepies I've seen. Anyway, we're going to head back to that innocent. Yeah, the snake just wandered on through there. Alright, I've been for a wander around Inniston Historic Township. Used to be a gypsum mine, and they made chalk there apparently, and the school teacher used to be the one that tested it out to see if it was any good. But yeah, she's heating up now, I'll tell you. You get the gear back on and you certainly feel it. Oh, so, it's back to Marion Bay now. I say goodbye to Marion Bay. Just had an icy cold Coke out the back there on the deck. So it's 3:15. I'm going to head up to Waruka, get some supplies, and then head down to the beach, see if it's possible to camp down there. If it is, that's good. If not, we'll work out what happens next. Here at Waruka, find the IGA. In fact, there's the fuel shop. I should get fuel. Right, I got into Waruka and I had a bit of a breather and got some cold water and some supplies. And then it was trying to work out where to camp, so I've come down here to Point Turton, and there's another council reserve 5 minutes out of here. Len Barker or Les Barker or someone. So I've set up my tent there, back into Point Turton to pay my fees, grab a couple of beers, and the Point Turton hotel filled up my ice bag again with ice, no charge, thank you very much. So I got a bag of chips, a couple of icy cold Coopers, the tent set up. It's 6:15. There it is, Len Barker Reserve. Whoops. There I am. People up there. Could have gone there, I guess, but I was happy up the back, out of way of everybody. There we go. That'll do me nicely. Well, here I am, my second camp for the night, or second camp for the trip rather. The wind has dropped out today. It's an absolutely beautiful evening. Got a couple of Coopers at Parlour we'll hit shortly, and sit in and relax, folks. Alright, well that was a pleasant night here at Len Barker Reserve. Nice and peaceful. The wind changed overnight, but I was sheltered here behind these trees, so that was fine. And let's get around here. Nothing on the ground. I need to find a rubbish bin again. Got no through road, and I've been through there. It's still marked on my old map as a full drive track, and it goes along the edge of the sand dunes. It was quite sandy, but it wasn't too bad. And it goes, I don't know, for a few kilometres and comes out, but I won't go through there because when I came through those signs weren't there, but I bet you if I went around the other side it would say no through road. Yeah, I'm down at the other end now, and this new sign, no through road. But I'm going to go to the end of this. So as I thought, that track continues on, and you can see it goes along the edge of those dunes, and I guaranteed it'll come out the other side. Right, I've come inland a bit now into the town of Minlaton. It's 10 o'clock. Haven't eaten for a few hours, so it's time to get some food. I've got no food on me whatsoever. Alright, well that's pretty much that. It's time to head for home now. Probably got 2 hours of riding with a couple of stops, 3 hours. Get me home around 2ish. And just leaving Minlaton. And what do we got? A couple 100k. Alright, I've got some petrol. Had a sausage roll. A beef one. Not a vegan one. And now I've got 100k back to town, and it's a howling southerly straight down the front of me, and I know I'm on a 250 when I've got a wind like this blowing into me. That was a nice little break. But yeah, when that change blew through last night, oh, it was a howling southerly. It came in, it sounded like a freight train coming. And but I was nice and sheltered where I was. The wind blew straight over the top of those big trees. There were enough shrubs to keep me protected from the wind. But boy, it blew. Alright folks, getting close to home. Total distance for the trip be about 880k. All easy, as you, if you got to this point, you would have worked out. Any bike, it was really more of a bit of a scenic ride and touristy ride. Trying to find some nice camping spots, which I managed to achieve, not too far from a pub. Even though the first night I was about 30k from the pub, but the fella filled up my bag with ice, same as last night, so I had a couple of nice icy cold Coopers. Yeah, some nice campgrounds there. Couple I checked out were pretty ordinary. It was nice just doing a coast run. Beautiful day yesterday. A couple of freeze-dried meals are okay, convenient, tasty enough. Alright, well, until the next trip, bye for now.